All right, we're in round one. We have the choice. We'll play first. Oh, geez. I think we're gonna have to do better than this one. I do like a lot of lands in our high curve deck, but no action and a spell we can't play doesn't seem correct. I'm gonna try to do better. Much better. Could not have asked for a better 6-card hand, I don't think. All right. Possibly someone playing the old Alex Stephenson special. All right. Morph Dude. Not bad. I think we're still going to be opening with the Tuskguard Captain. Be nice to get a land off the top, a green source, but any land would do. So I can, well, I guess not any land. Any untapped land would do. So that way I can go Tuskguard Captain into Morph plus Outlast, which would be ideal. Oh, Disowned Ancestor. All right. Feel like mine is a bit better. So Abzan beats, maybe? All right. Hate Blade. So presumably just some sort of Abzan Warrior beatdown, aka what I play most of the time. All right. Definitely want to land off the top here. That's going to really help us progress. There it is. Perfect. All right. So now we morph this and Outlast and pass. So if I get another land now, I can do Soothsayer, and that sets us up for a really nice incremental growth. All right. Battle Priest, pretty good card. Villainous Wealth. Well, not the best top deck, but we're still in pretty good shape here. So now we get to go Smoke Teller, Outlast, pass. Next turn, getting incremental growth would be very nice. Trying to think how I would distribute. I guess 1 to the captain, 2 to the morph, 3 to the Smoke Teller. Just outlasting, huh? It's interesting. Embodiment. Not bad, but not exactly what I was hoping for. It's all right. Let's get our embodiment down. Let me think about outlasting now, because he's got lifelink, and I don't really have a great block. Is the problem. So I think I need to actually keep the captain back. But that does let him outlast again. I think that's okay. I mean, I kind of don't want him to swing in for... I guess he can just outlast again. Maybe I should have outlasted, but like I said, I don't have a great block here if I did that. Next turn I can do it a lot easier because the embodiment can block and then blow itself up. And at this point, since we have the Villainous Wealth in hand, it's like the longer we can keep this game going, the better chances we've got. If he attacks with a Battle Priest, I'm pretty tempted to block with Captain and Smoke Teller, because if it's Awaken the Bear, I want to be able to kill it without losing both of my guys. But I guess I would lose both my guys. So I don't know if he attacks with it. I feel like I have to block. There's no point in not outlasting if I'm not going to block. Hateblade, however, I can take that. Probably just wants a raid trigger, is my guess. Just sticking to the Outlast plan. All right. Can't do anything about that, so I have to unfortunately lose my guy. That does suck. Just can't do anything about it, like I said. Kind of in a tough spot. We're getting mana screwed, which sucks because I'm 18 lands deep too. But I can't do anything about it. I have to accept it and do the best we can. So land, please? No, still not. And the worst part about Sagu Mauler is I can't even morph and then use embodiment, so I'm pretty much in a rock and a hard place here. I guess I swing for 4 and pass. It's the best I got. Because I'm not going to block with either of these, so might as well attack. But yeah, we're in a pretty bad spot here. Missing all those land drops is going to cost us very, very dearly. So I guess the plan is Sultai Soothsayer at this point. We need to dig for Murderous Cut or something that can deal with Abzan Battle Priest. Force Away is going to be a better card out of sideboard than Crippling Chill, now that we know he's all counter-based and stuff. So we block and sacrifice. Get second blue source. I guess if I get a land, I can just slam a Sagu Mauler. That holds up the ground pretty well. So that will be pretty helpful. So land off the top would be ideal. There it is. So let's just hard cast this fella. That way we've got an awesome blocker that he can't do anything about. Then that'll keep him outlasting, which is presumably fine, especially if we can stick an incremental growth, which we should be able to do at some point. I want to leave up my dude that steals stuff, but I can't do it yet. I needed that Sagu Mauler. I think the problem is this guy's going to be more underwhelming with these Outlast guys out, because he doesn't have to cast spells. He can just Outlast, which is fine. At least it's keeping him busy doing that while I build towards a villainous wealth that's worth something. But at this point, we definitely want to find a murderous cut. No plays. All right. There's a land. Do we want to drop the Soothsayer first? Could also incremental growth here, which isn't bad. So I have 7 resources. Kind of feeling the Soothsayer. I want to find a murderous cut or something to deal with this battle priest. Bunch of not that good cards. Well, I could take the Misfire Weaver. Could take the Opulent Palace. Could take a land, for example, or the actual spell. I guess the spell is pretty decent, but I need to get a good Villainous Wealth going, which kind of makes me want to take a land, but Misfire Weaver's not bad, especially with an incremental growth. Maybe we get on that plan, so I have a big fat flyer. Guess I'll take the Weaver. So now what do I want to do with incremental growth? That's the question. Just outlasting, all right. I'm okay with this. Like I said, we got the Villainous Wealth plan, so we've got a pretty solid late game plan going. It looks like he's got a lot of incentive to just want to keep outlasting past our Sagu Mauler. All right, let's 8 resources. I definitely want to steal spells from him with Spell Snatcher, but seems like a pretty decent time to Misfire Weaver plus incremental growth. So I think I'm going to do that. So the growth is going to be what do I want it on? 1 counter Soothsayer, 2 counters Mauler, 3 counters Morph. Let's try that. Just sit behind our wall. So the next turn I can leave up the Spell Snatcher. This thing can start attacking for 6 in the air, which is pretty insane. But I guess I do have to unmorph it. And he's still, you know, he hasn't done anything this whole game, so I imagine he's got kill shot or something, but that makes me curious. I don't know what he's got. That's just weird. All right, so let me think about this. What is he doing? Is there something that gives death touch? Well, I can't think of anything because even Awaken the Bear. Oh, okay. The +6/+6. That makes sense. But, what can I do about that? I don't want to lose my Mauler. I don't want to lose anything. May not have any luxuries here. We can go like this. Could go like this. And then he has to become immense to kill our Mauler, but we still take out the Ancestor. Or he could become immense this, gets 9 power, can only kill 1 anyway. Yeah, I think this is okay. This seems fine. I feel like it's just become immense, so I guess we shall find out. Maybe it's just end hostilities? Could be that. But then why didn't he attack with the Battle Priest? Is it Death Frenzy? Oh, Dune Blast. Jeez. Well, I wish I had kept up Spell Snatcher. Unfortunately, I didn't. Jeez. It's harsh. All right, well, it's going to be tough to come back from, but all right. I think we just Villainous Wealth. I don't have a ton of choice here. I do get to hit for 5, which isn't bad. There's a chance we get a removal spell, so let's go for it. 6 is kind of the magic number you want, but I don't want to get hit for 8. Let's just do it for 5 and see what we can. Let's take this Battle Priest out. That would be sweet. Rakshas's a secret. Well, that's not bad, I guess. And the Nightblade's actually really good. Yeah, and the Hateblade's actually good too. All right, well, this actually worked out. Oh, wait. Did it do it on me? Oh, I was going to say, that would have sucked. Because it says opponent. I'm like, wait, it's not his spell anymore. Bloodsoaked Champ. Well, that's a good card to discard. And a Dreadmaw. All right. Well, uh, I guess I couldn't ask much better than that. We got the Death Touch. We got... He does get to attack us here, but it's alright. We didn't get any disdainful strokes, which kind of sucks. Because I would have liked a nice hard counter for Dune Blast. Bloodsucker. Yeah, it's alright. Sultai Charm. Well, that was a great draw. Let's take care of this dude now. Guess he can just sack it in response, but could also just do it instant speed. I mean, he's going to sack it anyway. Make him do it on his turn. Makes more sense. All right. Although I guess he has a chance to draw his Feat of Resistance, doesn't he? Let's just attack with Nightblade. I'm going to go for the instant speed Sultai Charm, I think. Because I'd rather have him bust a removal spell on Hateblade to get greedy, to get the attack in, so that way Sultai Charm has more impact. I mean, I'm probably just better off trading a Hateblade for a Battle Priest. He didn't sack it in response because he F6'd. It's kind of nice. Ooh, second Black Source is nice too. Let's Outlast Death Touch up. Let's kind of need to get some damage in here. We're not quite at the point of lethal yet, so I think this is okay. Five points of damage is pretty necessary. Easily trade a Bloodsucker for a Hateblade. All right. That's a good draw too. Let's just bash in. All right. I guess I can't Sultai Charm. Just trying to push all the damage through I can. I mean, the Scion of Glaciers has done 10 points of damage in the last 2 turns. So he's doing his job. This guy does have the Bloodsoak Champ, though. So if he attacks with the Bloodsucker, he can get it back. I feel like he's just on the Bloodsucker plan, though. He just wants to find some fatties and sacrifice as necessary. Molting Snakeskin, yeah. Kind of wish I'd left up the Sultai Charm. Oh, I guess I can destroy the enchantment. Alright, he put the regen shield on, so I guess I don't have to give Death Touch. do kind of want to bait him into an attack with the Bloodsucker, but it doesn't really work because if I destroy the enchantment, he can still regen in response. So I guess we leave the Scion back. Do some Marek Nightblade beats. More land, really? I want to attack with Scion so bad. I guess we can Sultai Charm the Snakeskin now, so that way he can't regen. We can keep the bashing going. Kind of want to do that, I think. Although, I guess I can just swing with my side. Well, then he can crack back. I think that's still okay, actually. So here's what I do. Ooh, yeah, that works too. Actually. Alright, did have the kill shot, but it's alright. Can't do anything about it. We're just going to have to deal with that at some point. Definitely want to watch our time. This has been a very grindy game one. Doom Blast doesn't help. Yeah, it's a bummer. I can't do anything about it. That's a land, so that doesn't do anything. Do I want to draw to discard? Not especially. Guess we just hang back. Actually, this could work out pretty nicely for us. What I think he's going to do is attack with Bloodsucker. I block with Avon. He sacks Snake, and then I kill his Bloodsucker. So this could be okay. Well, I didn't want to make the trade, but kind of forced me. Oh, yeah. Stupid Blood-Soaked Champ. Ooh. That's a pretty good one. So what are we up to? 10 resources, 11. So morph. Maybe I should have just cast Unmorphed, but kind of like keeping the illusion up. I guess I didn't leave up Sultai Charm by morphing it. Alright. Alright. Now we just chill out. At least we're ahead on time. Makes me feel a little bit better. Alright, Bondkin can tolerate that. I see the dilemma. Guess I kill the snake. I do have to take an extra point of damage, which I'm not thrilled about, but otherwise he just gets to tick me down every turn. That was a good draw. Maybe I just kill both now. Get in. But I'd rather have him do the greedy attack, I guess. Well, he can't get the champ back, but I think we just play it safe. We're ahead on time, so I think I'm going to have to try and use that to my advantage. Let's do the, well, I guess the charm can draw, well, no, I think we do charm. I guess I'm going to run out of cards before he does. Nice 2-drop. All right, let's just sit back on our guys. Well, I've got 6 turns to deal a bunch of damage. I can't attack yet because I don't want to trade here. We do only have 7 turns left. All right, so we found a creature. He's using a lot of time, which is good. Ooh. I think I can bash for 6 here. Because I've only got 6 turns to win, and I still have to deal 17 damage, so I don't want to run out of time. This could be an Abzan guide, but Attendance can take care of that, so I'll probably just block Attendance Morph, Smoke Teller Champ. Oh, wait, I have a Smoke Teller. Why didn't I just use it? I guess I still can. But I should have done it before I attacked with this stupid Loxodon. Just so not used to, oh, Pine Walker, all right. I may actually just chump with the Smoke Teller on that and then block the Bloodsoaked Champ, but see what the problem is. Well, I shouldn't have attacked the Loxodon, but this is okay. Oh, nice. Guess we morph this and swing with the Attendants. So I guess I could have blocked with the Attendants in the first place on the Pinewalker, but looks like he didn't want to make that block. Could have also just sat back on the Attendants. Might be better to just not even go for the win this game and just drain as much clock as possible. Because like I said, we're the first that's going to deck. Unless I have some card that makes him draw. I don't know. Oh, he has incremental growth too? Jeez. Oh, he had to do it on my guy. It's kind of funny. All right. Well, worked out better for him than I would have hoped, but at least we're draining his clock still, so not the worst. So we do the trade on the champ and chump the 7/7. Not ideal, so I guess I do wish I had kept the Attendants back, since we're pretty reliant on a draw here to stay alive. Oh, well, that works. All right. Oh, his guy's going to get to untap. Well, that's a bummer. All right, well, he's probably going to win this game, but like I said, it's more of a matter of, well, I guess I could, he's going to get to untap his Pinewalker, so I could do the Bloodsoaked Champ, trade with the Pinewalker, hope to find something. We'll try that. Well, yeah. Not exactly what I was looking for. Not exactly what I was looking for. Hmm. It's kind of weird he didn't attack there. Alright, so as expected, he gets the game, but I mean, we have one card left in our deck, so we saw everything in our entire deck, and we couldn't deal 42 points of damage. Alright, so he's got 3 minutes to beat us in game 2. Hopefully we've got enough time to get the victory. So we definitely want to force away. It's very important. Think over the crippling chill. Anything else? Sort of like cheaper cards I want to play. Like, do I not want to be on the Villainous Wealth plan since we've got 3 minutes? Maybe I just want to play. I could see that actually. Probably ditching the Villainous Wealth. 3 minutes seems not enough time to get enough mana to make Villainous Wealth worth it. So let's just take something that helps us survive, like Crippling Chill, which stalls him out. Anything else slow that I want to cut? No, I think everything else is fine. Let's try this. We'll play first. Great hand. Didn't play anything. It's interesting. And he discarded a land. So it looks like he F6'd incorrectly there. Hate Blade. Alrighty. Bash with a Smoke Teller. I don't even think we need to use Embodiment anymore. We've got enough lands. So at this point, we'll just chill until we find a incremental growth. Can always use Sultai Charm to draw if we need. But I think we're just in the business of beating down. I guess the reason I don't want to F6 is in case he's got some sort of spot removal. I want to be able to sack in response, but I'll just click fast. No problem. No problem. I'll take 1 damage. We're winning this race. No plays. It's a pretty good one. All right. Just crippling chill that now. Murderous Cut off the top. Nice. Bash for 8. Now we've got Sultai Charm, Murderous Cut For the hate blade that he's presumably leaving back. Or not. Oh, right as serpent. All right. It's a decent draw. Let's do Smoke Teller. And we'll play our morph guy that bounces. Can also Murderous Cut. Right. Actually, I don't think I'd want to block in case he's got Feat of Resistance, although we saw his entire deck, so it seems unlikely. Dune Blast not even going to do it at this point. Not with 20 seconds on the clock. All right. Well, I guess that's that. Go to game 3 with 14 seconds left. I don't think he's got that. It's interesting that he wants to play it out, though. I don't think he's got it. It's a lot of spirit, though. I'll give him that. Man is spirited. All right. Sweet. Got there. That was a grindy game 1. But we got through it and we won it. So we'll see you round 2.